and more.
Just aging too, the difference, right, with hair.
I am 47. I'm premenopausal. Listen, my husband had a stroke. I lost a ton of hair. First, it was IVF. Then I lost my husband a year and a half ago. And I'm okay talking about it now because I feel so lucky that he gave all his time to me. But in addition, I have gone through such radical hair loss, hair back.
Right.
This gave me the confidence to get back out there and feel like, you know, my old self. Yes. I just can't tell you the transformation I witness in women and how this makes them feel. I know they want to know the shades and they want me to get back into this, but ladies, if you know someone at home, you're seeing this online, this is the best thing you can do for someone who is struggling and doesn't know what a solution is. And honestly, our brand, you know, they have a portfolio of wigs and more, but I feel like so many women don't know about toppers. It's sort of taboo.
And they're more comfortable too for a lot of women.
They're
like
not
a lot of times you can't wear a wig, right? And by the way, this is the next one. So this is another topper. Obviously, the one I have on, clearly curly. This one done with these great like eyelash bangs to the front. We'll show you some great video on this one as well.
And look at Gina again. Again, she struggles with alopecia, but she's, when you say her name and people don't know because they only see her with her toppers, she is a light. She walks in the room and people are like, she's so stylish. Look at her shirt. She's got a lavender wig on today. And it's a hairdo wig, actually. We actually make lavender colored fun wigs for the younger set, or Gina and myself.
Yes.
But look at this. You meet Gina and you would never know that she has turned something that she was struggling with into something that's her signature. She has really transformed her smile, everything. She just glows, and she's proud of the fact that, this is a condition I have, and this is what I do about it. And I think it's beautiful, and it's really inspiring.
I'm loving it. And look at the difference. I mean, it's a totally different person. And here again, again, like I said, this is their toppers. So we talked about that. If you just want something to go with your existing hair, we'll go through, of course, all the colors, but I flip it over because this is how easy it is. You see this? There are 4 clips. 4 pressure-sensitive clips. They don't feel like they're digging in your head. Like I don't even feel that I'm wearing it in.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Tell me a secret.
Those clips are movable.
What do you mean?
Game changing. One of the first, this brand, again, you can move the clip.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that.
Hook and loop. So let's say your hair is thinning in a certain area and you've gone through chemo or you have alopecia and you're like, I can't secure it there.
Right.
They have designed this specifically so that you can secure it wherever you need to. And in between the clip, there is a silicone strip, and that means your hair isn't rubbing between 2 metal plates. The construction and the realistic looking scalp that you see here, everything's been thought of so that you can feel like this is as much of, this is my mom coming up. This is my mom. I can't.
Beautiful.
This is, again, this is a product that is it's so much more than something I'm selling. I care so much about the women who wear these pieces. That's why I'm here. I don't have to be here. My mom is just amazing. And honestly, this was life-changing to be able to see her fill in, stand tall and proud. I'm just in awe of her. And
so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Mama's eyes.
Mama's heart is what I love the most. But you can wear this even if you have thick, luscious hair and you just don't want to blow dry it anymore or cut bangs or anything else. But this is a fantastic solution.
Because every time I dry my hair, you start at the bottom. By the time I get to the top, which is what everyone sees, I'm exhausted.
And hot.
So it looks awful, right? So, I mean, if you could do it the other way, but you can't. So you're right. This is a
And then your hair
solution.
doesn't dry out as much. You don't get as many split ends.
That's right.
So oftentimes when people say, how did you manage to keep this? Honestly, because I would curl and beat up my hairdo pieces so that when I put it and mixed it in, I got the volume and I didn't have to back comb or tease my own hair.
That's great.
And I have to say, the reason you're hearing more about them now is because years ago, I remember the first time I had a really bad haircut and I had to do the morning show. And I had to spend more than my rent in pieces.
I bet.
But the fact that synthetics have come such a long way.
They've come so far.
So Hairdo is the leader. It's true to life hair fiber. This is patented. It is their technology so that you can heat style this. The way they even construct the wigs underneath at the root, you'll look, if you look closely, underneath the root, there is natural back combing in here so that everything is done for you. They have really styled this the way a professional would so that you don't need them to put this on.
No.
It's incredible.
Okay, color time
Yes.
for everyone. Here we go.
Okay, so if you have really light hair, Swedish blonde. Now, if you have light blonde hair with some depth, golden wheat is our most popular neutral.
Got it.
Now, if you're skewing a little more warm, a little more red or orange, peach, which is a gorgeous shade, and some people with freckles have that often, this ginger blonde has that buttery tone through it. Honey ginger and buttered toast are the sort of light to medium blondes. Now, honey ginger has that more apricot, sort of peach undertone if you have a little bit more of the warmth. But if you want neutral, this is probably the most basic, middle of the road that you can see. You can probably go both ways. It's just, if you want more warmth, get this one.
Right.
But this is a really popular shade.
Yeah, I love the tips.
Chocolate copper says itself. It's a great medium brown with a little bit of the auburn tint to it. I wear chestnut very often, even though I go light with highlights sometimes. It's very neutral. Dark chocolate is a gorgeous medium brown. It's just so beautiful and rich, but it still has depth. It doesn't look flat. Midnight brown, the shade you're wearing, I love it because it's just a touch softer than those who really are stunning like Melinda in that ebony jet black.
Gorgeous.
Glazed fire. One of the most amazing color combinations, because if you look really close with the camera, you will see that there are blonde highlights in there, strawberry blonde, the deep auburn. There is at least 11 different shades, and no one does silver like we do.
Silvers.
This has got salt and pepper, that platinum silver. It really blends, you know, Jan sometimes, our model, when she comes in, she'll have a little bit of the deeper salt and pepper underneath, but the platinum on top, and it really blends well. And you're seeing Melinda, who just stepped in. By the way, she's putting her hair in on the side and coming in, running off camera. So I cannot believe the quick changes. Melinda, I want to give you a high five.
Yes.
Lots of quick changes, but again.
But look, even at the crown though, Bobby, too, right? You get that nice fullness and elevation.
When you get this home, I want to point out that the clips, you have the power to play with them. You can push the clips in to get volume. You can also flatten them out. So wherever you place your clips, it can create the shape that you would like. And again, you can put the bangs as low or as high as you want. She can also use this piece to do a half up, half down. But this is a piece with fringe, so it's giving you that extra layer. A lot of our pieces before worked well for longer hair, but I feel like ladies who had shorter hair lengths were like, what about me? This is the perfect piece. So if you have short layered hair, this is going to be your best friend. You can straighten it, you can add more wave to it, but again, Melinda, you're so beautiful, I love you. But it's just so fun to play with. And then the bottom line is when you put it in, it's going to always look that way. It's going to look this way at the end of the day. Here's Mama, your mom, right? So you don't, I mean, you have enough hair that you are going to have the volume as well, which is key. I know we have just about a minute on this one, but super, super popular. I love that you said it's going to look like this because you can wash this. You're not going to need to wash it every time, but if you feel like I'm wearing this a lot, gentle shampoo, and it will pop back up into the last style. And you just shake? Yeah, so you know your curls? If you wash this, and you just kind of shake it out and let it dry in a towel, the curls are gonna spring right back. So you just custom style it one time. That's it. I love it. The technology is incredible. It's right. And you know, I'm thinking like with traveling, I always think on vacation, right? I mean, I know when we went to the islands last, we went to Turks and Caicos,
the worst hair. Okay, I was like, hat, 24/7 hat.
Yes.
So, I mean, if that's you and you don't want to have to wear a hat every single minute of every day, definitely treat yourself. So that, again, was the Fringe. Top it off with Fringe. But we have one final style, and I am buying this one.
Yeah, this is going to be my favorite.
Yeah, I'm buying this one also after the show because this is what I try to achieve.
Okay,
it's the top it off with layers.
Does the control room have any chance to get HSN's